Hi everyone. Have you ever dreamt of becoming a maths topper? I'm asking this question because most of the students fear maths because they find it difficult to study. For the majority of students, subjects like physics, chemistry, and mathematics are a nightmare, and so most of the students procrastinate in studying these subjects, and as a result, they get less marks in these subjects and thus their overall grade gets lowered because of this. So, whichever subject you find difficult, may it be maths, English, history, geography, physics, chemistry, or any other subject, we will be providing the most effective techniques that will help you to prepare for the difficult subjects and thus will help you score good marks in the exam. Also, we have a bonus tip at the end of the video, so do stay till the end. Let's get started. Number 1. Develop interest in that subject. If you want to study a subject that you feel is difficult, then one of the most effective ways for this is to develop interest in that subject. But the question is, how can we develop interest in these subjects? The answer to this question is to understand the real-life application of the concepts that you want to study. For example, if you find a physics concept difficult, then understand the real-life application of it and how you can build large structures like Burj Khalifa with the help of physics. This method will help you to develop interest in the subject and thus you won't find it more difficult to study. Number 2. Visualize the concepts. When you study a subject that you feel is difficult, then visualize the concept you are studying. For example, if you are studying a concept, how does the heart function? Then while studying the concept, visualize how arteries function, how blood is purified, how the heart chambers function, how ventricles function, and so on. When you follow this technique, it becomes way more easier to understand the concept, and this will also help you to gain interest in the topic. According to neuroscience, when you visualize, it helps to lay neural pathways in your brain. Thus, this technique will help you to study smarter and not harder, since smart work always gives best results, and so you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon so you can receive notifications as soon as we upload a new video, and this smart work will help a lot to excel in your studies. Number 3. Use analogies or comparisons. It becomes very easy to learn difficult concepts when you use analogies or comparisons between the concept and a commonly used term. For example, in biology, we can use a kidney is like a waste filter, an eye is like a camera, where kidney and eye are the target words and waste filter and camera are analogues. So in these examples, you can relate an eye to a camera and a waste filter to a kidney. You can also use rhyming words to remember difficult concepts, acronyms like VIBGYOR that we use to remember the color of a rainbow. So, by using these methods, you can remember tedious concepts easily. Number 4. Recall the concept. Once you finish studying a concept, close the book and recall whatever you have studied. Means, try to remember the concept you have studied and can remember it without opening the book. When you do this, neural patterns are formed in the brain and so it helps you to remember the concepts for a longer period of time. Hence, you can also use the Feynman technique where you teach the concept to someone and analyze yourself whether you are able to teach the concept properly or not. And if you are able to teach the concept properly, then you have understood the concept properly. Number 5. Create conceptual chunks. One of the biggest mistakes students make while studying a difficult subject is that they try to study a whole chapter or many concepts simultaneously. But if you do this, then it becomes difficult for you to remember the concept for a longer period of time. So, it is wise to choose one concept at a time and understand it completely. Study the concept thoroughly and then move to the next chapter. This technique will help you to remember the concept for a longer period of time. Also, you won't feel pressurized about the number of concepts you have to study since you are focusing on only one concept. So these were the tips that will help you to study difficult subjects with ease and thus score good marks in the exam. So, as we promised, here is a bonus tip. Always make a timetable allotting sufficient time for every subject and make sure you follow the timetable. Also, we have made a video on how to prepare a timetable, so you can also watch that video. If you like our content, share it with your friends, like our video and comment down the subject you hate the most. Thank you.